Welcome everybody to a brand new video. I'm not really too sure on how I should kick this off, but I guess I'll just come out and say thank you for 800 subscribers. Yes, this is another milestone video shortly after my last milestone video, which was for 700 subscribers, which I only made, believe it or not, 4 months ago. And that might not seem that impressive on the grand scale of different YouTubers. Of course, 100 extra subscribers in the space of 4 months is nothing. A lot of big YouTubers will probably get that in a single day. And I do understand that, but at the same time, I can't help but acknowledge that 100 subscribers in the last 4 months, for me, is probably the fastest growth my channel has ever seen. And honestly, I don't really know why. I do have my own theories on why I've been seeing a lot of growth on my channel recently, and I'll get into that later. But yes, we have reached 800 subscribers, so I do want to make this video specifically to thank each and every one of you who has decided to become a channel member. It really does mean a lot to me, even though I don't really take YouTube all that seriously. I don't actively try to make it a job for myself or anything like that. I've taken it a lot more casually ever since I'd say I had about 650 subscribers, somewhere in between there. The numbers and the estimation on that could be a bit wonky. But yeah, we reached 800 subscribers and I'm very, very happy about that. I actually hit it, I believe, yesterday or the day before, and I could have made this video yesterday, but I only received a new batch of contact lenses in the mail this morning, and I really didn't want to make a video with my glasses on because, in case you guys didn't know, I actually really dislike making videos with my glasses because usually I get a lot of lens glare on my glasses and it looks really bad on video. But anyway, that's not important. What is important is the fact that we keep the tradition going. You guys don't know what the tradition is? It's basically the tradition of every single time I hit a milestone and I make a video about it, we go out of our way to fuck up that milestone and make me look like the biggest idiot we can possibly imagine. Every single time I reach a new 100 subscriber milestone, I usually make a video about it, and when that happens, a buddy of mine, Jack, also known as the SoundCloud rapper if you've been around on this channel for long enough, usually when I make these milestone videos, he will go out of his way to unsubscribe from this channel so that I no longer have whatever amount of subscribers I'm celebrating in that video, and instead I have the 199. And I really want to keep that tradition up because every single time it happens, I look really stupid and it's pretty funny. I reached 800 subscribers yesterday or the day before, and right now I have 801 on my channel, and I got a notification as well notifying me that another person subscribed. So I'm not sure if it's updated or not yet, but it is possible that I have 802 subscribers. So guys, I need everybody watching this video right now to hit the unsubscribe button, and then in a few days come back. Don't unsubscribe permanently, please. Obviously, I'm just making jokes. I don't want everybody to just unsubscribe from my channel. I mean, you can do what you want. I don't really care. But yeah, it is something that I wanted to mention. It's a little bit of a tradition in my mind. You guys probably were completely unaware of it, but to me, I always notice that whenever I reach a new 100 subscriber milestone, someone unsubscribes just to make it look as dumb as possible. So if you guys want to go and do that, go right ahead. I'm cool with it. As I said earlier in this video, I have my own sort of theories as to why my channel has been seeing more growth. There's a few different reasons, but before I get into those reasons, I just want to say this really quickly. I made a tweet about this, but I promise that whatever I'm doing right now, which is weird because I'm not actually trying to do anything, but whatever I'm doing right now that's resonating with more people, I promise that I will continue to do that. And I'm not actively going to ensure that I just stagnate and stay exactly where I am for the rest of my channel's existence, because obviously I'm going to grow and I'm going to evolve as a person. That's just natural. And so is my channel. My channel is going to mature even more than it is right now. So I guess what I'm saying is that I'm not going to start trying to do whatever I'm doing right now that is getting me bigger numbers on my channel, because first of all, I want to mention, I don't really care about the numbers on my channel. Actually, that's a lie. That's a complete lie. I have not always done YouTube strictly for fun. There were periods of time where I really was trying to pursue it, really was trying to grow it because I wanted to turn it into a career, which was a big mistake. It really stressed me out, made me really despise this hobby that I started for fun. And then after I got out of that little period, I started doing YouTube just for fun. didn't care if I missed an upload day or whatever, because it's not that important. And I said this in my 700 subscriber video 4 months ago, that ever since I stopped taking YouTube so seriously, things have just been getting better for me, which honestly I feel so fortunate over, because I get to take YouTube less seriously and not stress myself out over it while still growing, which is just like the best of both worlds for me. If I haven't made it obvious enough, that is one of the reasons why I suspect my channel has been growing at an increased rate. It's mainly just because I take YouTube a lot more lightly. You know, I don't start my videos off like, "What's up guys, Demille's back with a brand new video," which I did used to do maybe like 2 years ago, and I think that just made me seem really unlikable and really cringy. When in reality, I didn't have to come out on camera and act like I just sniffed 2 lines of coke before I started recording my video. I just need to like chill and just, you know, enjoy it and just talk on camera how I naturally talk. Because if you think about it, what's the point of revolving an entire channel around yourself when you're not even really acting like yourself on camera? Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when you think about it. So yes, I suspect that one of the reasons why my channel has been growing is because I decided to just chill out a little bit and just, you know, enjoy making YouTube videos and stop trying so fucking hard. Because when you try really, really hard, even though in your mind you probably think to yourself, this is coming off really genuine and nobody's gonna be able to tell, in reality, people can detect it super fucking easily. Like when you watch one of those insane over-the-top YouTubers, do you think that's how they act throughout their day-to-day life? Obviously not. And of course, this isn't a change that I actively sought out to make. It's not like one day I was just like, yeah, I need to chill in my videos and that will make me more likable. That wasn't my thought process. It was just sort of naturally over time, I stopped giving a fuck and a lot of other people started giving a fuck. It's this really backwards sort of mentality where if I try as little as possible on YouTube, I'm gonna get more of an audience, which I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm completely fine with it because I love putting very little effort into my videos when it's acceptable. When it's acceptable, of course. There are certain videos where I do like to put a lot of effort into how I prepare the video, such as my music reviews, top to bottom and deep discog dive. As I said in previous videos, usually those ones take a few days to make. You know, I have to listen to the album in the background and I have to listen to it with my attention and I have to write notes and I have to sort of script the video out. It takes a lot more time and effort, and you know, I thought I wouldn't like that. I thought I would burn myself out, but it's actually a very enjoyable process and something that I really enjoy doing. It makes me feel very productive, and at the end of it, I get what I believe to be some of my best quality videos on my channel. Something that people seem to enjoy as well, so I'm really happy about that. Another reason why I think my channel has seen a spike in its growth is because I stopped limiting myself to specific types of videos. If you guys were here with me from the beginning, you will know that ever since the start of my channel, it's been focused around Call of Duty, but ever since I fell out of love with the series, I've been making a lot of different types of videos. Sometimes I'll make videos like this, sometimes I'll make music reviews, sometimes I'll make videos on a game, sometimes I'll make videos on Call of Duty, sometimes I'll make videos on something completely unrelated that I've never tried before. I've given myself a lot more freedom and flexibility in the types of videos that I like to make, which I believe has just attracted more different types of people. Like, for example, the videos that I make right now, people might subscribe because they like me as a person, which is very hard to believe. Or if I make my weekly GTA Event Week videos, that's another audience that decides to subscribe to my channel, because even if they don't like the rest of my videos, they will subscribe for those weekly GTA videos, which is cool. I appreciate that as well. My music reviews also attracts a different type of audience, and my gaming videos every once in a while, as scarce as they are these days, those attract another audience in and of itself. So I feel like the wide range of different videos that I now put on my channel maybe contributes to why I've been seeing more subscribers recently. Another reason why I feel like I'm gaining subscribers is because of certain videos that I've made a long time ago suddenly becoming hits on my channel. I believe right now, my most viewed video on my channel is my first time ever taking LSD video, which was my 50 microgram dose. That video is now my most popular video on my channel. It's kind of a mini hit. Now, of course, As I said, in the grand scheme of YouTube, this is probably nothing. But the video has, I believe, 13,000 views at the moment, which for my channel is pretty crazy. And that's not the only video. I have other videos as well that have either passed 10,000 views or are just now reaching 10,000 views. And I believe that the wide reception that those videos have achieved has, as a result, garnered some people who think to themselves, hey, I like this guy, let me subscribe to his channel. In terms of my channel's growth, there are probably many other extraneous factors that come into play as well, but those are the main few that I have noticed. And while I am making these observations, I do not want you guys to get the impression that all of a sudden, because I've seen a recent uptick in my subscriber count, that I am all of a sudden going to start taking YouTube too seriously and trying my best to garner more subscribers. Because I noticed that as soon as I try to go out for views or try to gain more subscribers, I don't know, it's just, my channel seems to diminish in quality. So as I said earlier, I'm gonna say it again, I promise that whatever the fuck I'm doing right now, I'm going to continue to do that. I'm not going to change up everything because I want more views or I want more subscribers. Yes, I'm very happy that I'm getting more views and subscribers. It's great. It really makes me feel good. But I'm still not trying to make this a job. I don't ever want to try and make this a job. The way I see it is I want to do this for fun. That's why I started this YouTube channel in the first place, and I don't want to lose sight of that root. And if at some point in the future this becomes a source of income for me, then great. That would be really cool. I know that I'm probably dragging this video on a lot longer than it needs to be, but a final thing I want to touch on is there will be some things that I will actively try to improve about my channel, and it has very little to do with my own sort of approach to it, and more so just the technical aspect of my channel and my production quality. I feel like this is something that I can improve on my channel without leaving my roots and without seeming like I'm trying too hard. Ever since I got my first job, my plan was to create this insane setup, just this perfect YouTube and Twitch streaming setup, and I have taken steps towards that ever since I started working, I believe at 16 or 17 years old. I mean, I got myself a really, really good PC, I got a dual monitor setup, I got speakers, I got vinyl, I got my really good microphone, I got a decent camera as well, pretty nice one, but I noticed recently that I feel the worst part of my videos is my lighting. I'm gonna be realistic. The lighting in my videos, not all the time. This video isn't too bad in particular, but there are some videos that you could go back to. My lighting in general is pretty poor. Actually, it's really shit. This is an aspect of my videos that I want to improve, and I've wanted to improve for the last few months, but I haven't really found an excuse to go and spend the money on lighting equipment, so I just sort of stuck with whatever I had. But now I do feel like I have an excuse, because in 13 days, it's actually going to be my birthday, and I'm going to be turning 20 years old. Holy shit. I'm getting so old. I just pissed off a lot of people by saying that. I know I'm not getting old. I'm going to cherish my 20s while they're here because they will probably fly by very quickly without me even noticing. But yes, I will be turning 20 years old on the 18th of October. And as a result, I've taken up this opportunity to ask for specific gifts, because anybody who ever buys me gifts know that I don't really like surprises. I would much prefer if I could just pick something myself and you buy it for me. Some people would see that as rude, but I don't really ask many people for presents. So what I decided to ask for this year of my birthday, because I couldn't really think of anything else that I wanted. I mean, I'm not a really materialistic person, I'd like to believe. Usually I don't really ask for anything, but I wanted to ask for something this time because it's a new decade in my life. So I felt like I would treat myself a little bit. So I asked Ayeshi and my mom to split the price of this and get me 2 Elgato key lights. Elgato's key lights are some amazing lighting panels, and I'm going to be getting 2 because ever since I bought my lighting, which is not great, I've noticed that having lighting from just one direction can be a little hit or miss. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I've noticed a lot of times that I wish I had 2 lights coming at me from 45-degree angles from where I'm sitting. Each key light goes for about 200 euros, so it is a pretty steep cost, but Ayeshi is going to buy me one, and my mom is going to buy me the other one. And after I get those, which I predict will be in the next few weeks, the production quality of my videos should go up drastically, because my webcam that I have, I believe it's a Logitech C920, is a pretty good webcam. I thought maybe I just need to upgrade my camera, but I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is that my lighting is really bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get those 2 key lights in the next few weeks after I order them. And that, in my opinion, is going to drastically improve the quality of my camera. So I hope that you guys are looking forward to that, because when I look back on my videos, I always felt that the weakest aspect of my production is my video from my camera, but not specifically from my camera. It was instead the lighting. Right now I'm improvising. I'm using some outside light to hit this part of my face, and I'm using the other light that I have to hit this side of my face. So it looks pretty decent. But if you ever watch my videos where I record late at night, yeah, the lighting can get really rough. Ayeshi's actually texting me as we speak, asking if she should order it. I'll get back to her in just a few moments after I end this video. But yeah, as I said, the weakest aspect of my video production, in my opinion, was my lighting. But now that I am going to get that sorted out, I don't really know what the next thing to upgrade about my setup would be. I mean, maybe it would be a new camera, just so that, you know, my video production is even better in terms of, you know, resolution and color gradients and all this blah blah blah, all this technical stuff. But I think when I get those lighting panels, I don't really feel like there is anything I would need to upgrade anytime soon. I think my setup will be almost perfect. And I'm really happy about that, because it will just make my videos a lot more pleasant to your guys' eyes, especially when I'm recording at night. Anyway, I've rambled on and on and on and on in this video, when instead I should have been talking about the fact that I hit 800 subscribers, but I just don't want to, you know, focus on that so much, because the number to me, while yes, I'm very grateful for it, it's not the most important thing in the world. So I guess I'm going to wrap this video up by saying, once again, thank you so much for 800 subscribers. It really does mean a lot. And here's to 900, and then 1,000, and then 10 million. I hope you guys decide to stick around with me. And until then, I will wrap this video up here. See ya, guys. That's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smack that like button. If you want to stay up to date with my content, please be sure to subscribe. I'll have my last video in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.